JS tells us how to work a room at FounderFuel Demo Day and at Accelerate Montreal, life after FounderFuel, and a startup pitch. Welcome to VCTV Weekly Update, Episode 12. Welcome to VCTV. Hi, I'm Kristina, and I'm here with my weekly update with JS Cournoyer. Hey JS, how's it going?
I'm doing great. How are you, Kristina?
I'm fine, thanks. So the countdown's on. We're going on towards FounderFuel Demo Day and Accelerate Montreal.
That's right.
So what's happening with FounderFuel right now?
Well, so the teams, the FounderFuel teams have now split. So the CEO or the main person, the front of in their respective teams, started focusing a lot on the pitch. So there's still progress being made on the business per se, but a lot of the time is now being spent on being prepared for the big day. So every day, I'd say 3 to 4 times a week, we get them to come, actually in this room, and they go on stage and they give their pitch with a small number of the other entrepreneurs from FounderFuel and the real Ventures partners, and we give them feedback on the pitch.
What's the biggest challenge they've had so far?
Well, so the biggest challenge with the pitch is to try to in 8 minutes, basically say everything that you want to say, but in a very cohesive way, in a way where there's a story, it flows, and the audience will capture what you're doing, but also get interested in learning more. And that's a huge challenge to do in 8 minutes when you can't answer questions. You can't. It's all about the delivery and the story.
What kind of mentorships are they receiving to do so? Who's in there helping them out?
So last year we brought in an expert. I don't know if we're going to do this year, like a pitch expert. So this time it's the real partners that are spending most of the time there. We've had a few mentors also come in. But I'd say the master pitch guy here is John Stokes. So John loves this stuff, and he's very, very detail oriented from that standpoint, and does a really good job with the entrepreneurs. Do you find the startups are going to be ready fully by the time FounderFuel Day comes? Yeah,
I
mean, it's funny. Last year for the first cohort, I was depressed. I mean, it was that, in my view, the teams weren't ready, but they all pulled through. They all did a terrific job. They all basically had their best presentation, in my opinion, ever on demo day. So I have to assume that these teams are going to do the same. So I think they'll be ready. So
a lot of the startups have evolved right from the beginning towards today, and probably a little bit more going towards FounderFuel Demo Day. Have any of the companies, without naming who they are, because they're secrets, done any major pivots?
Sure. So actually a number of them have made pivots. I'd say most of them have made adjustments, and but 2 of them did 360 degrees pivots. But I'm actually pretty excited about them. I think they've landed in a good spot, and their stories are coming together. So we'll let you know after the event who they are, but I think you'll be impressed by what they've built.
Now, we can't wait to see who's in those FounderFuel cohorts, but at the same time, the same day, we're going to have Accelerate Montreal.
That's right.
Which you're also part of.
Yes.
And Chris Arsenault spoke to us recently about who's presenting, what's going on, but I want to take it from another angle with you.
Yeah.
Now, how do you work the room if you're a startup? If I'm a startup and I want to meet Sean Price or Anthony Lee or Jonathan Ehrlich, and they're going to be well surrounded by guys like you. How do I make my way and get noticed?
Well, so what's interesting about these guys is that most of them are entrepreneurs or have been entrepreneurs, and so they're very open to talking to other people like them, other entrepreneurs. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a lawyer, an accountant, it's more difficult. But if you're an entrepreneur, the best thing to do really is to walk up to them and say something interesting that shows that you know who you're talking to. So, for example, Sean is big into car racing, right? And if you read about him on the web, you can find a lot of information. So if you have a common bond with him, a common link, ask them something, break the ice with something like that. Sometimes people in the big room will try to walk to someone and try to sell them something. And I don't think that's necessarily the right approach in a situation like that. Another way is, bring him a beer. So I'm saying that as in, there'll be 50 people right. lined up with beers for Sean, but find a way to approach people the same way you'd like to be approached. They're human beings like us, and they're very, very nice people.
How could a participant best leverage their day?
So, I think it's a full day. You look at the morning, and to me, the morning, the FounderFuel, it's all about looking at these pitches. So, be there, listen to the pitch, listen to how these entrepreneurs basically give that story in 8 minutes and get people excited about what they're doing in 8 minutes. But also know that there are countless hours of preparation behind that presentation. So it doesn't just happen like this. And so it's more, take it in from that standpoint. After that, the afternoon event, we have four groups of speakers, so 3 speakers in a panel. And I don't think Chris probably didn't know about the panel last time, so at the end I'll tell you what the panel's about. But the main theme of the event is how do you build a grand company, a large company, billion-dollar company from the beginning. So starting really small, but really growing a large company from there. And I think this is something that you never hear enough. All the large companies that we see today, they've all been started very small. And some of them started with a lot of capital, but a lot of them started with no capital. And they've started in many different places, many different cities. And this is something we can do here as well. So take that advice in, and hopefully it gives the entrepreneurs in the room the energy to do it themselves. There'll also be a lot of time in between presentations. Since we only have 4 sessions, I think there'll be a lot of chances at networking. So don't be afraid. You see a face you don't know, walk up to them, introduce yourself, say what you do, ask them what they're doing. Don't spend too much time with the people you know. Use the opportunity there to meet new people and create new bonds.
You were talking about the panel?
Sure. So the panel, we've put together a panel of Montreal-based, actually not all Montreal-based, Quebec-based entrepreneurs that have built really large companies from scratch. So we have Jonas Stern, who's built Beyond the Rack, from 2 people with a PowerPoint. We have a gentleman named Martin Ouellet, which was Martin Ouellet was the technical founder of Taleo, which was based out of Quebec City, and went public and was sold for $2 billion a few months ago to Oracle. So he's a great entrepreneur, product guy, wonderful guy, and built something from nothing. And then the third one is Amnet Hill, who is the co-founder and CEO of Radio Point, which is another Montreal-based company in the software space that's gone through ups and downs. I mean, Amnet started in multiple companies in his career, and I think they're close to 100 million revenue now. So it's a really large company doing really well hiring, and so he's going to be on that panel as well, which shows that they can be done here as well.
Excellent. Well, this is the place to be, May 23rd
That's
in Montreal.
Right.
Can't wait. Thanks so much for pulling it all together and for sitting with us at VCTV.
My pleasure, as always. Take care.
Welcome to VCTV. Hi, I'm Kristina, and we're doing Life After FounderFuel with co-founder of Wav.O, Conir Clarke. Hey, Conir, how's it going?
Good. How's it going?
Fine, thanks. So it's been 6 months since the first cohort of FounderFuel. How's everything developing?
Developing great. When you just told me it was 6 months, I thought, where has the time gone by? It feels like it was just a few weeks ago. But a lot's happened. We've been busy building our team, building our product and come a long way since FounderFuel.
What has been some of the biggest challenges you've had since FounderFuel, or some of the best experiences you've had too?
So there's definitely been a lot of challenges. A big part of FounderFuel was obviously getting ready, product ready, to raise financing. So that was a huge, big step in getting Wav.O moving forward, was raising our first round of financing. And then after we got that money, the next big challenge was how best to spend it. And that really revolved around building the team that could achieve the vision that we're trying to do.
Speaking about building the team, what are some of the key criteria that you had to look at, just as advice for other businesses that are being developed?
Well, I think, perfect world, someone who fits in well with the team that you get along with. We were looking for different people at different stages of the game. At the beginning, right after raising, we were looking for highly technical people. So obviously people who had the skill set to match that. And then as we have moved forward, we were looking to add people in different areas, marketing interns, as well as we just recently hired designers to kind of polish Wav.O now that we have the infrastructure of it built.
Sounds exciting. Has there been any pivot in some of your strategies or how the business has evolved?
I think during FounderFuel, we decided to completely focus on music. It was kind of a classic startup story. We started Wav.O with the idea of building a great music site, and then as we went, we thought we could do more. We thought we could do pictures, video. By the end of FounderFuel, we realized we had to refocus just on music, and ever since, things have been going really well.
Now, we got to know Wav.O last year. For a reminder for everybody else, could you tell us a little bit more about Wav.O and what you're up to today?
Sure. So Wav.O is a place to share and discover music with friends. We're trying to build a very social music site and also a really easy music site. So you can build these playlists of music and music video alone or with friends or thousands of people around the artist. It's really easy. Playlists are a mix between sort of traditional playlists but also blogs and forums. They're really visual and they're very social and a lot of fun.
Is anybody else doing this?
No, I mean, we take inspiration from guys like Tumblr, Pinterest, but most music sites are pretty traditional. They're less focused around publishing your music taste or socializing around your music taste, and they really just sort of fit. And a lot of them, other than YouTube itself, aren't dealing with music video.
What inspired you to do this great idea and to continue your passion?
Me and my co-founder were really into music. We were musicians, we were music bloggers, we threw concerts. So out of that, lots of pain points developed, plus a huge passion for music. So combine the two, and we created Wav.O.
Now, with the second cohort coming up with FounderFuel Demo Day on May 23rd, what would you recommend to them as the best advice of how to present and how to go moving forward?
I think I always think some of the guys that always impress me most are the people who look really passionate about what they're doing. You can tell that they sort of eat, sleep their business, and they really feel for what they're building. So I think if you can kind of if you can project that and get that across, then people can kind of see in you sort of a team that they'd want to get behind to tackle those problems.
So you're going to be attending that day as well?
I will be. I'm excited. It's going to be cool. It'll be great to be on the other end, a little less pressure.
Relaxed, having a drink, watching them on
stage, right? Yeah.
Well, look forward to seeing you there. Thanks so much, Conor. It's been great chatting with you.
Thank you. Good to chat with you too.
Thanks.
Hello, my name is Alex Kuzmin and I'm here representing solversmarket.com. 10 p.m. You have a problem, no clue how to solve it, you need it by tomorrow, your mom and dad are sleeping, what do? Google gives you tons of different suggestions, no clue how to solve it. You go to solversmarket.com, which is an online platform which brings together people who have questions with people who have answers on a paid or free basis. Currently, there are 17 million students in North America. We are really focused in science and engineering. We make our money by charging transaction fee per any successful transaction. Join us today, get $5 free, and start posting your lovely questions. For any inquiries, please contact us at admin@solversmarket.com. Thank you.
So thanks to Notman House, and thanks to you for visiting VCTV. And if you liked our show, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we're also on Twitter and Facebook. Thank you for visiting VCTV, and come back again real soon.